Hey fam, so listen, I know that this has been a long time coming. Trust me, I know that it has. Everybody been calling and texting, telling me, when you ain't put on no new stuff. I ain't seen no podcasts, I ain't seen no new music, all this kind of good stuff. Listen, I know that it's been a while, but that's actually what I want to talk about today. This is an important milestone for me in my life, in my career. This is a huge step, I think, in the right direction. I know, matter of fact, I don't just think, I know it's a huge step in the right direction. I'm fueled up, I'm passionate about it. It's what I'm called to do. Like, this is just, it's all me. And I want to talk about why it took so long to get here, because I'm really hoping that I can help you. And I hope that this whole show helps you. I hope that all of this content that you hear or that you see especially, I hope that it helps you, that it resonates with you, that you can take it and do something with it. And I want you to feel free to give me feedback, like what's going right, what's going wrong, things that I can improve on. But also, I want to hear from you. I want to hear, how is this helping you, right? How is this helping you move forward? So listen, here's the backstory. Simply put, it's been a year and a half that I've been working on doing this one thing right here, a whole year and a half. The camera that I'm looking at, that I'm on right now, I've had for about 2 years, and it's just been sitting in my bag. It was an expensive camera, but it's just been sitting in the bag. I done moved. I done got new jobs. I done got new cars, and this has just been sitting around waiting for me to actually put it to good use and do something with it. But it took a while in order to do that. And I want to tell you why. One thing, there is just one thing that moved you to the next level, and it has held me up for over a year and a half until I'm finally doing this right now. I was afraid. I was afraid. I didn't think that I was ready. I was not so sure in who I am. I wasn't sure in my own voice. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I thought that I needed, the whole 10-point bullet plan. I thought that I needed the business plan. I read my own business, and before we even got to the stage where we were calling clients or hiring people to work up on the business, we had the business plan, we had the funding in place, we had the thinkers, the movers and the shakers all at the table. We had our stakeholders. We had all of that planned before we launched. And this is just not one of those things where you need all of that, to be quite frank with you. But the thing is, all of the content, all of the ideas, all of the information I've still been thinking about for the past year and a half. And I was just afraid. I was afraid to make that move because I was afraid, I was scared of what might happen when I did. But a couple of weeks ago, probably a month now, a talking head somewhere on YouTube, I heard him say something that has been so profound that I have incorporated into everything that I'm doing in my life right now, including this podcast. And I am also I'm running wild with it in every single area, and I'm spreading it like wildfire. Listen. Here's the one thing. How do I get from that point of fear and second guessing my own self, my own talent, my own intellect, my own viability, until now? One step. Taking massive, imperfect action. MIA. Massive, imperfect action. I'm the kind of person that before I do anything, I like to make sure things are in place. Everything has to be in place. Everything has to be smooth. I've got to have, the logo, the cover art. I've got to have, the content written out. I've got to have the guest book. I got to have the lights, the camera. I got to have all of this ready to go before I'm ready to go. And when he said that, I realized that has been what I've been doing with this podcast, with this platform. I've been waiting until everything was perfect before I made the move. And I finally decided to take massive, imperfect action. It may fail. It may not go the way that I wanted to go. I may stumble on my words or mess up on my words. I may not get everything right the first time. It may not look as good as I wanted to the first time. And that's okay. That's okay. Because everything you do in life that means something to you, that you are passionate about, the one thing you need to do first is do not be afraid to take massive, imperfect action. And I will continue to say that. That's the name of this episode. That's what I'm kicking off with, because I want to inspire you. If you've been holding back, if there's a gift that you're sitting on, there's a talent that you're sitting on, and you're second guessing yourself, you don't know what you should do, or if you should do something, right? You don't know which way to go. You're kind of back and forth between whether or not you should pursue it or not. I want to tell you, don't wait till it's perfect. Always take massive, imperfect action. It's not going to look pretty. You may not sound as good as you think you were going to sound the first time around. You may not look as good as you thought that you were going to look the first time around. But I promise you, if you start and you continue at it and you stay disciplined, ultimately you will be at a place where you will be proud and you will look back to say, you know what, I've done something. There is no room to grow if you are starting out perfectly. And so give yourself space and grace to grow in your own gift, to grow in your own talent. And so that is my message to you. Always take massive, imperfect action. This show I'm very excited about. I've got so much content written already, ideas flowing through my head. I've been staying up in the middle of the night trying to get stuff like this together and package this content to be able to bring to you in a way that is helpful and that is easily accessible. And so I am so ready to go, and I'm so excited for the things that you're going to be able to do and get and receive from this podcast. Like inspiration and motivation, we all need that. This talk is one of them. But this show is going to be focused on worship leaders, and it's going to be focused on aspiring singers. If you're out there and you're like, I'm thinking about learning how to sing, I'm thinking about using my gift, or how to grow my gift, how to utilize my gift, especially in churches or worship centers or places of worship, then you've come to the right place, because we're going to be talking about all of that. I'm going to be interviewing some guests, some worship leaders, and we're going to be talking back and forth, giving good tips on ways to become a better worship leader, and also ways to connect with your community, get involved in your community, and really, be able to grow in your gift and in your talent. So that way you're not just okay, but that way you can actually be good. And so I really hope that this inspires you, that this really helps you. That's the plan. That is the goal. And I'm going to keep at it, because I am just taking massive, imperfect action. You are seeing this right before your eyes. And I'm excited to show it, because why not? Why not? The worst that can happen is that it doesn't work. And I'm not counting on that. I'm not counting on that. There's a few things that I have ever known in my life, and I feel like this is one of them. This is one of the things that I am so sure about, that I'm willing to take massive, imperfect action in order to be able to do it. So I hope that inspires you this week. Take massive, imperfect action. MIA. Go MIA. You crazy. I don't know what you're doing. It's okay. It's okay. Bear with me. Yes, you're right. I am crazy. I also don't know what I'm doing. I am just following footsteps. I am just following a path. I'm following a plan. I am throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks if I have to. At the end of the day, the mission is my purpose. The mission is exactly the call that God has placed on my life. And besides that, there is no other. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. Stay focused. Take massive, imperfect action, and have and enjoy a good week. We got more content coming up on this channel. Be sure to click around here up on the screen for more links to more content. Check back every single week, because I'll be posting new video content on Motivational Mondays, Frontline or Feature Fridays. So every Monday and Friday I'll be posting new content that you can tap into, check into, get something out of, take with you, walk with it, talk with it, and just enjoy life. So I will see you then.